Well, McDonald's has been a staple for fast food burgers for more than half a century. But while you have to work to find something exotic to the taste buds here in the States, in the rest of the world, McDonald's is strutting its culinary stuff. Here's a few items as an example. In Singapore, you don't have to choose between pancakes, eggs, or a McMuffin. You can get spicy with a chicken curry breakfast burger. But you got to hurry because it's only available till 10 a.m. Now, over in Deutschland, McDonald's combines the satisfying flavors of fresh fried donuts filled with camembert cheese. I mean, why separate your meal from your dessert? You can get an order of 6 with a cranberry sauce dipping pot. Then McDonald's Hong Kong has taken dining to a new level with sausage and egg twisty pasta. Get your breakfast and dinner all at once. In Japan, it's the ICYMI burger, which means squid ink served in a black bun with 2 beef patties, cheese, and fried onions.
Excuse me.
By the way, it's only available at Halloween, appropriately. So I guess the kids must all say, trick or ink over there. Did you catch that? Trick or ink?
Yeah, we caught it.
Okay. Although I'd like to think that the ICYMI burger is both. Now, we Americans love McDonald's French fries. They're an institution here in our country. But leave it to the Japanese to one-up us with French fries covered in white and milk chocolate sauce.
We're talking.
Just throw some bacon on there. It'll be fine. That'll fix it. Well, I don't know about you, but when it comes to those foreign dishes, I'm definitely not loving it. McDonald's, I'm talking about. But speaking of McLoving, I understand that Keith Bilbrey met his lovely wife, Emmy Jo, at a McDonald's.
What?
Now, I could just hear him saying something sweet like, if you were on this menu, honey, they'd list you as a Mac Beautiful.
One of my better lines.
No.
Well, no, that isn't what happened because Trey told me that what Keith actually said was, hey, girl, I think I'd like an order of fries to go with that shake. Keith, you got any comment on that? What really happened?
You've both got the story a little bit wrong, but hey, it worked. She married me, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. She probably wishes she'd never gone to that McDonald's that day, I'm sure.
I could have went my whole life without hearing that story.
Yeah.
Now, in a related story, Burger King of Italy has created the first burger for the coronavirus age. It's called the Social Distancing Whopper. It'll help keep customers apart. I wish I was kidding. This has nothing to do with technology, folks. What paisanos over there just have done is to added the triple amount of raw onions to the burger. Did you catch that? Triple the amount of onions on their burger. I'd like to say that sandwich is breathtaking, but it certainly will clear a room.
I can smell it from here.
You know, speaking of onions, my sister once claimed that an onion was the only food that could make you cry.
Mm-hmm.
So I threw a coconut at her.
That was not nice.
She cleared that up real fast. Yep.
Wow.
All right, real estate agent Daniel Oster of Felton, California, has a big, hairy problem. He needed a clever marketing idea to help sell $1 million house, one that would Sasquatch the competition. So, inspired by a nearby Bigfoot museum, he rented a Bigfoot costume and had his wife take photos of Bigfoot in all the rooms of the house for sale on the website Zillow.com. Here's Bigfoot in the kitchen. By the way, I hope he wore a head-to-toe hairnet. Here he is gardening.
This,
Yeah. And now doing yoga in the living room.
Nice.
By the way, I guess that's naked yoga for Bigfoot.
Kind of favors Trey, really.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Wow.
By the way, if Bigfoot used the shower, I sure hope they clean the hair out of the shower.
Be a problem.
Well, this listing, as you can imagine, it went viral. It got 400,000 views. And you may be asking, oh, but did it work? Yeti or no? Caught that one, huh? Well, it did work. The listing sold at full asking price. Now, realtors all over America are going to be dressing up in a Bigfoot costume. But actually, Daniel Oster says he's not going to do it again. I bet he's glad to get off that hairy go-round. Hairy go-round, yeah, that's right. He says the Bigfoot suit was hot and uncomfortable, but hey, look for Oster to star soon in his own reality show, the real estate agents of Santa Cruz.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, speaking of excessive body hair and life purpose, a study in the Journal of Integrative Organismal Biology, boy, I made sure I got that right.
A mouthful.
Ooh, yes, it is. Claims that the wearing of long flowing hair and big beards evolved because they made good shock absorbers. Hey, guys, I lived through the 60s. I thought they evolved because they shocked your parents. Now, the biologists claim that a hairy skull keeps helping you to come out ahead in a fight because a long beard absorbs, get this, 37% of the energy from a punch in the face. Now, that doesn't explain why people who refuse to fight, like rabbis, the Amish, or hippies, wear long beards.
None of that, yeah.
But it does explain why nobody ever wins a fist fight with ZZ Top.
This is true. This is very true.
You never do. Never see that happening. Personally, I think that whoever came up with the idea of analyzing the punch absorption of properties of long hair and beards maybe needs to have his head examined. Just thinking. All right, scientists reported getting so high on nitrous oxide that they became ill. Now, these were not some addicted huffers with the canisters of the stuff. They were research scientists working around a colony of penguins and coming under the influence of the nitrous oxide coming from the dung of the penguins.
Really?
Absolutely true. Puff, the magic dragon, could soon be replaced by Pooh, the magic penguin.
The magic pen.
Could happen.
I'll pass.
Apparently, the levels of nitrous oxide, more commonly known as laughing gas, given off by the penguin Pooh, was 100 times higher than what you'd find in a fertilized field.
Wow.
Professor Bo Elberling of the University of Copenhagen said it was so intense, it's enough to make someone completely cuckoo. Nitrous oxide canisters are often sold legitimately for making whipped cream. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Well, hey, Gov, do you know why you shouldn't write a book on penguins, though? I mean, this is important.
Really?
I mean, because it's way easier to just write it on paper. And I've heard that from...
Worse than my stuff.
Well, Governor, did I tell you the other day my friend Henry was pulled over by a police officer because he was driving a bus with 20 penguins in it. The officer said, "Sir, are these your penguins?" And Henry said, "Yep, they're my pet penguins." The officer told him, "You're going to need to take those penguins to the zoo immediately." So Henry said, "Okay," and he drove off to the zoo. Well, the next day, the same officer pulls Henry again. This time, he sees the same over 20 penguins, but wearing sunglasses. Well, the officer asked Henry, I ordered you to take those penguins to the zoo." Henry said, "I did. We had so much fun. Thought we'd go to the beach today."
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, believe it or not, back a couple of months ago, I had a penguin show up at my house.
Oh, you didn't.
And then a polar bear a few days later came.
Yeah?
Both trying to sell me stuff. But boy, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's cold callers at my door.
That's a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
By now, the audience probably thinks we're never going to stop this story and the bad jokes, but you'll be happy to know that's it for this one. And finally, tonight, those of us with pets, we all know how much our dogs and cats love those cones that the vets put around the necks of our animals for medical reasons. Well, I thought we'd show a few pets who really express themselves on this issue quite well. Like this dog who thought he could get into the satellite transmission business. How about that one? Or here's one. A cat and a dog who seemed to feel they were more fauna than feline or canine with their cones on. And then these cats who take a lemon and turn it into lemonade.
Wow.
Or at least drinking water. And this dog used the cone to show off his smile.
Aw.
Nice smile, by the way.
Like it.
Probably gets a job doing a toothpaste commercial somewhere along the way. Finally, this cat just wasn't having it, and it shows, like you would expect for a cat. Well, just like a cat on its 9th life, we've run out of time. But remember,
we read the news.
Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to leave a like Then subscribe and hit the notification bell below. Now, if you didn't like it, you ought to find a Ben Shapiro video to detox you with more facts.